All right, good afternoon, everybody. Frankie here with your fourth stimulus check update and related news. We have a major push here for stimulus checks given the Omicron variant. We had 543,000 cases just the day before yesterday. Don't have today's data in yet, but 543,000 cases in 24-hour period in just the U.S. alone. And I believe 2,400 deaths, which is equal to Pearl Harbor, happening pretty much every day here. So it's grim out there. It's terrible. We have pushing for stimulus checks from Democratic senators, Democratic leaders, and even Republican lawmakers now are getting on board with this. So this could be there's a new stimulus bill being put together here. This could be a bipartisan stimulus relief package, just like the first and the second one were. They were bipartisan. The $1,200 we got at first, that was Republicans and Democrats. It was virus relief. The second one was also Republicans and Democrats, virus relief, the $600 check. The third stimulus check of $1,400 obviously was used with reconciliation. But if there's enough Republican support, we don't have to use a reconciliation card and take longer to get stimulus out. It can actually be voted on as soon as the bill is written. So, and that only takes a little bit because you have different subcommittees writing the bill. It's not like one or two people write a 2,000 to 5,000 page bill. That's obviously not going to work. That would take forever. So you have dozens of subcommittees that write these bills and they put it together and present it to the House Speaker and the Senate eventually, depending on where it starts. Usually it'll start in the House, go in the Senate, but it can be altered in the Senate and end up ultimately in the House for final passage. So, yeah, if you look back at the first, second, and third stimulus checks, they were issued amid a surge of the virus, and they were virus relief packages. So I definitely foresee this happening. $1,400 to $2,000 stimulus checks coming soon. Again, we can't be too specific because the specifics just aren't there until the bill's written. But what I expect is Joe Manchin, who's currently being a thorn in the side with the Build Back Better package, will he be for or against stimulus checks? But here's the thing, we don't necessarily need him if we have 10 or 11 or more Republicans on board with stimulus for the COVID relief. So this could go either way. It could go take a couple more weeks and they could do reconciliation on it, or they could get enough Republican support, which I think is more likely, and just because of how bad the virus is, and pass this a lot sooner and get stimulus checks out to people in January. So that's the idea here. I'll have more information forthcoming. This is very early news. It's preliminary. So stay tuned for later updates. But for now, that's all I have. I just wanted to touch a little bit on the Omicron there. It's not all the Omicron variant accounting for all the cases. It's probably most of them, but some of it's still Delta as well. So you have a double-edged sword there. You have two types of the virus floating around at once, and that's grounds for disaster, which we've seen just in the past few days here with over 500,000 cases in just the U.S. in one day. So, all right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll have more updates later in the week.